Hello and welcome. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name's Danny Boyle. I'm the founder of Songwriters International, where we help songwriters develop their craft in order to then go on and sustain a career within music. Now, today we're going to be talking about one, if not the biggest misconceptions within songwriting, okay? And that's that you have to play an instrument in order to be successful, to write good songs and be seen as a strong songwriter. Okay, I'm going to share with you why that is a misconception and what you need to be doing if you don't play an instrument in order to be having success. I myself play guitar, piano and produce, but sometimes I'll just write a song without any of those because it can really enhance the song at the end. Okay, and some of the greatest songwriters, some of the songwriters that I know that are the very best don't play an instrument. Okay, so it's not going to stop you from progressing, and I'm going to give you some of my best tips on this video. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump on into this. Now, having helped literally thousands of songwriters, I've come across this issue a lot. A lot of songwriters, some of our students will say, well, what if I don't play an instrument? Can I actually write strong songs? Do I need to be playing an instrument? And the answer I give every single time is the following. If you play an instrument, amazing. It's only going to enhance your ability as a musician in general. Okay? If you do not play an instrument, that is fine. The only person that's going to stop you is yourself. You're going to let that be an issue. Okay? It was only the other day one of my students said, well, Danny, I want to do melody, but I don't play an instrument. Should I play guitar? Should I learn? I said, by all means, go and learn to play guitar, but don't learn it just because you want to write melody. You can still do it without an instrument, okay? So, real big misconception, but first of all, you've just got to get rid of it, okay? Don't let it hold you up, because if you do, it's going to continue to be an issue. So get rid of it and start understanding you can get past it. And the only person that stops you is yourself. Now, the truth is, when you're songwriting, the reason you don't need an instrument is because of the following. To write lyrics, words, you do not need an instrument. To rhyme in your songs, you don't need an instrument. To structure your song, again, you don't need an instrument. To write melody, you do not need an instrument, okay? Now, if you're a songwriter and you don't play an instrument, I would still approach songwriting the same process. I would have an idea, and what I would then start to do is just write the track. Okay, start writing out lyrics and melodies and structure it as if you were just writing a normal song. Now, melodies, they can just come from your vocal. Okay, now a melody can just be la 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 la. There you go. Now let's say our lyric is, you are so amazing, right? We've got a lyric, we found a lyric for our song, and we want to put a melody to it. We don't need to pick up an instrument. We could just go, and you are so amazing, and just click our fingers, and we can start straight away getting a vibe, and you are so amazing, and straight away you don't need an instrument to be able to start getting excited about the song. Now, a huge tip when you're not writing with an instrument is to have a BPM click in the back. Okay, what does BPM stand for? It stands for beat per minute. Okay, and that depends on then how fast your song is. So each minute you might have 90 beats per minute, okay? Or you might have 140 beats per minute. Well, that means your song will be faster or slower. But what that will enable you to do is it will keep you in time. Now, if you don't play it with an instrument, sometimes you can find yourself going really slow in the verse, and the next thing it's really fast in the chorus. You want to avoid that by having a click. So 1, 2, 3, 4, da, da, da. And you're going to keep yourself in time to that click throughout the entirety of the song. That will help then later if you want to take it to a producer or a musician who plays an instrument. Then you can go, yeah, okay, I recorded this at 90 beats per minute. Straight away, they've got something to work with and they can keep to that time. And then your song can then go on to be built. But it's really important. You make sure you have the click for the entirety of when you're doing the song. Okay, find a beat per minute that suits you, suits the song, and then you can really get moving forwards with the track. Now, the great thing as well about not playing an instrument is it gives you a sense of freedom. Okay, a lot of songwriters suffer from getting caught up in the same chord progressions. Typically, it might be like, a G to a D to an E minor to a C. And, a lot of songs will follow those chord progressions. At least when you don't play to an instrument, you've got complete creative control of what the chords are, because that can be later. You're not worrying about that. And a lot of the time, it can hold songwriters up. I've seen it many a time where songwriters don't even get past, chord progressions because they just can't find something that they like. A real big tip, if you want to have chords, is to, number one, you could use a MIDI chord pack. So there's chord packs online that you can go ahead and download. There might be some small charge, but it will give you access to a load of different chords, and you can then put them into a recording software if you have one. Now, if you don't have access to that, another platform I really recommend is something called Chord Player. Okay, I'll say that one more time, Chord Player. It's really unique because you can go in there and it gives you a load of different chords, and you just drag and drop them into a sequence. You might want an A minor, and then you might want a G, and you're just dragging and dropping these, pressing play, and they play them for you. You can play guitar, piano, violin, whatever instrument you want. You can have it in different styles: pop, dance, rock, soul, jazz, and everything else. So if you don't play an instrument, I recommend those two things. And also, thirdly, really recommend collaboration. Collaboration is key because there's many guitar players, piano players who don't write songs, okay? And there's many songwriters out there that don't play an instrument. Now you can kind of see how that's a perfect marriage, because one can help create the music and the other one can help create the melodies and the lyrics that bring the song to life, okay? So collaboration is another one which is absolutely crucial. I really recommend it. Go and check out some of your favorite songs. You will find they're more than likely in the collaboration process. So they're my 3 tips that I really recommend if you don't play an instrument. So just don't let it hold you up. Like I said, you'll be your own worst enemy, and you will stop yourself getting past this obstacle, as we might say, only if you let yourself do that, okay? So go ahead and try those 3 tips out, and I think it'll be truly valuable. The only other step is then production. So if you've got the song, you've got the structure, you've got, lyrics, melody, you would then just take it to the production stage and someone can help, bring it to that radio ready level, a full scale finished production. But don't worry about that. Don't get too caught up on that, because at the end of the day, every great song out there consists of, just a few great things. And those 2 of the key things are lyrics and melody. Okay, so it doesn't matter. You could have the best production in the world, but if you don't have a good lyric and a good melody, then the song isn't going to reach its full potential. So the real important stage for me in songwriting is the stage before production, because you're only producing what you've created. You're only producing the lyric and the melody and the rhymes and the structure that you've created for the song. Okay, so put all your effort in there before you start thinking too far ahead. Start running ahead of yourself. Okay. So they're what I recommend for you if you play an instrument or don't play an instrument. Just don't let it hold you up and have fun, okay? It's all part of learning. And right now in the comments and in the description, we've got a free training, okay? And it's going to walk you through some more tips, tricks, techniques that I share with some of our students. So go ahead, sign up for that, have a watch through, and go and attain some more value for you and your songwriting, okay? So that's everything from me here at Songwriters International. I've been Danny Boyle. Don't forget to hit that like, comment below any other videos you would like to see, and hit that subscribe for more videos just like this one. All right, I'll see you over on the next video.